Hey folks, how are we doing today? Trying to get a few things squared away on my other screen here and we'll get started. So give me just a minute. Hopefully everybody is doing well. Maybe give me a little thumbs up or something in chat. Let me know that you can hear me. Alrighty, there we go. You spin the screen around a little bit, make everybody dizzy first thing in the morning. It's always good, right? Just been going around doing my seasonal selling and buying of items. Lanita, how you doing today? Glad you joined us. Hope you're doing well. Randy, thanks for joining us. Can you guys hear me okay? Little thumbs up or something that you can hear me okay. Carrick, good morning. Loud and clear, Lanita. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I noticed that that my mic wasn't actually broadcasting, and I had to change that. For some reason, it deselected my my microphone. Crazy, good to see you this morning. How you doing? Alrighty, so I've been running around, like I mentioned, doing my seasonal selling, my buckets and extra stuff. But we are actually back on the live version of the game. I'm not on the public test. Matter of fact, I deselected that. Let me sell to Helga here, and I can go in. I can show you folks how to do that. Let's see, that and do that, and we'll get rid of some of these buckets. Finally selling off some of those thousands of manure that I have. And I've also been checking for more toys for the children. Matter of fact, I picked up a couple of toy swords. So it looks like the toy swords are going to be available from the blacksmiths. So I picked these two up from Theobald over in Lesnica. And then it looks like the little rag dolls are going to be available from the sewing people. So what is that? Lubomira in Branica and Matilda in Dinica, and then the sewing lady here, whose name escapes me right now, but we will be visiting. But let's go in and do this, and let me go and do this, and then I should be able to do this and bring this in. So this is where they are showing the update on Steam. So that's gone to the live version and everything, and talks about what they've added. It's pretty much just the same thing. I don't think they've added anything additional from the public test. But if you're wanting to, if you were on the public test and you want to change back over, you can go and right click on the game. You can go and click properties. It'll bring up an extra little window. You can go down here to go to betas, and you can make sure that this little drop down window here says none. And then you are back on the public test. Once you do that, you'll notice that the game will probably, you have to be out of the game in order for this to happen, but you'll notice that the game will download the live update, and then you can play as normal as if you were not on the public test. Alrighty, let me go back and we'll minimize that. Slide that back out of view. Change that. Randy just started watching season 5. Watched all of them so far. Well, Randy, I appreciate that. If you've watched all of my series from season 1 to current, then you may have noticed how my channel has grown and matured a little bit from the beginning, because the beginning was very dry, I guess you could say. Yes, Carrick. So the Heir update is live now. Matter of fact, it went live, I believe, Wednesday. I think it went live Wednesday. Either that or they announced that it was going live Wednesday and it went live yesterday. But yes, it's been live for a day or two now. So everything that you see in this stream, or even in any of my next playthroughs or whatever, is going to be the live update. That way everybody can enjoy it. Alright, now gotta go find, oh, here, the sewing lady here. What is her name? Carolina. Kept thinking Virginia for some reason. And let's see, she should have the little rag doll. Where's it at? There it is. Buy a rag doll, because I want to give the toys out to more of the children. I also want to pick up all the wool, because I'm not producing wool fast enough. Granted, I saw on Facebook the other day somebody's got some 100 and something sheep in their pens and everything, so they've definitely got wool production going on in their game. All right, let's see. No, not wait. Let's go price. You can actually click on the price or the weight or the condition. That way you can actually filter accordingly. So I'm wanting to sell the highest priced item I have first, which right now are the buckets. And then I can scroll down a little bit farther and I can sell off a little bit of the manure, which there's not enough coin to sell that. So we're going to go down to straw and finish this person off.
Farewell.
Farewell. Alrighty, let's see. Next, let's go to the horse guy.
Welcome. Trade is in my nature.
Trade is in your nature, sir. Absolutely. That. Get rid of the manure. Oop, not enough coins.
Farewell.
Perfect. Who have I not hit? Let's see. I don't think I hit Jan or the little mining person over here. I hit everybody else. Let's yeah, this person here. I need to hit them. Yep, they still got 1,200 coins. So we're trying to hit that 1 million mark. That's why I keep doing these in all of these different episodes, selling off all this stuff. And I'll have to show you guys how much I've got so far. I might break 900,000 coins in this playthrough here, in this stream. Only the best products from Jan. All right, let's scroll down here and see if we can find the toy sword. Yep, there it is right there. Toy sword. So far, I've only seen that for the toys, the vendors only have between 1 and 3. I haven't seen more than 3 on a vendor at a time. Alrighty, let's sort ours so we can sell and get our coins back, plus some. Get rid of the bucket. Manure, you can see I've got a little over 11,000 manure on me right now. I do have unlimited weight turned on just because I'm carrying so much stuff. I've also been trying to work with my market stalls, trying to get them squared away. Too hard to break. Good afternoon. It's actually still... we got morning here for about 2 more hours. It's just a little after 10 here. I appreciate you joining us today. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. I think I hit everybody here. Hit the cooking guide just before I started the stream. Let's hop on Haas here and get moving on down to Gustovia. See if we can sell some more stuff. Cut through the Tulies here in a minute. Off some of the piggies. Let's see, I kind of wanted to go this way. Right here. Carl, thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well. Was the update also released to Xbox? I play on Game Pass. I am not 100% sure if it has reached Xbox or not, but I would think it should have. But I do know that when they release stuff to Xbox, it has to be approved through Microsoft first. So yours might have a delay, but I would imagine it may already be there because, like I'd mentioned, it's already been a day or 2 since the update went to the live version. But I'm not 100% whether it's on Game Pass or not. That's something you would probably have to check yourself because I don't play Game Pass. I play on Steam, or from Steam. $5.15 where you're at? Too hard to break. Oh, let's see. Hang on. I can't drive and read at the same time. Let's see. All going well. Tried the Air update yesterday for the first time. Looks all, yeah. A lot of stuff's been added to the Air update for sure. Goldie, good to see you. Yeah, Steam is always fastest. The change from beta branch to live happens quickly. The others always take a little bit longer, but eventually everybody will get it. Thank you, Goldie. I appreciate it. Gold is super helpful. Always. Much appreciated. All right, let's see. Vendors. I'm actually going to cover several things today because I've been asked a few different things, and I figured covering it in the stream would probably be more helpful to everybody than answering just 1 or 2 questions like on Facebook or something. Let's see, cover that. And we're going to sell this. And he's got just a little bit of coin left. So finish him off with a little bit of straw.
It was nice seeing you.
One of the things we're going to be covering are the icons in the top left of the screen. Because that is a new thing and people are concerned about having them on the screen. Now granted, for me, having them on the screen up there does not bother me.
Only the best products here.
Because I know kind of what's going on with my village at most any given time. But trying to multitask here. I'm a man, it's hard to multitask.
Have a good day.
There we go. So having those on the screen doesn't bother me too terribly much, but I know people, it bothers them to have those. So real quick, those are, let's do it this way. We're going to bring Steam in here again. We're going to click on the major update. We'll make that a little bit bigger, and we're going to go down here to the added section to where they talk about new statuses indicating number of unhappy inhabitants, and then of course active assignments in production, and then active assignments in trading. So those are the icons that you're going to have up there. Now I currently do not have the icon for the unhappy inhabitants, but I do have the production and assignments and the trading assignments. Now it does say specifically the assignments. So let me get back out of this, slide that back off the screen, and we can go back. So you can see the anvil up there in the top left is going to be for your production. The bag with the left and right arrows underneath it is going to be for your trading stalls, your market stalls. So if I open up my management tab and go to my production, which is already open because I was playing with it this morning, you can see that I've got a kitchen that doesn't even have people in it. And it also has the little assignment piece of paper showing there as well. Ken, good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Sorry, I'm catching up on chat just a little bit. I see I've missed a few things. Let's see. Too hard to break. Question asked. I went to the same vendor as you did for the toys, but they didn't have them. Does season chasing have it? Yes. So when you download the update, so I'm kind of breaking in on this, but when you download the update, there's going to be a lot of things that have to have a season change in order for them to take effect. So if you go to the vendors and your vendors don't have the toys, then you'll have to wait for season change and then go back and your vendor should have the toys in stock. Alrighty, so back to the little notification at the top left. So I'm under the production. This one was the anvil. You'll notice right here, I have a kitchen that doesn't have any employees in it, and it does not have an assignment. So, and it'll, if you open it up a little bit farther, you'll even see the status up here. It says no assignments. You can actually assign the workstation something to do, and it'll remove that particular assignment. And I can't find what it is I was looking for. There it is, right there. So, I mean, literally you give it a 1% or something, and then it's going to tell you there's no worker, but it does have an assignment. If we go back, now the status says no worker. So you'll probably still have that notification on the screen. Then there is also another thing here. Let me go down to services. It's easier to show you here. So a lot of times, if you have a problem with your services, so like my market stall here, if you have multiple items that say no resources, you're going to have a little notification up in the top left with the little bag, and of course it's going to have a number. Each one of these that says no resources is going to be part of that warning, even though you may have something that is selling and that worker is working. So you're still going to have those notifications. If you do not want to see the notification for these ones that say no resources, which may be seasonal items, like the berries are seasonal, the apples, the cherries, these are all seasonal items. You can actually go in and literally remove the intensity on it. And that way, that particular one will not show up at all. but yet you can still leave the one on. So like I'm selling honeycomb in this one, and it'll remove all of those warnings as well. So this is one way that you can reduce how many of those little status symbols that you're having. And then we get back out of that, and if you look up in the top left corner, it changed from 14 to 8 underneath the bag. So we've removed almost half of those notifications just by doing that. So I was answering some questions in Facebook yesterday, and this was one of them. So I wanted to kind of cover that and kind of help you reduce the number. Now, just because you have a little status warning up there doesn't mean anything bad. It's just letting you know you have something going on or not going on with either your market stalls or your production lines, whatever they may be, whether it's a smithy or whatnot. If we go back in to production, you can see I've got kitchen stuff that is missing ingredients. So same thing with that, like flatbread. There's not enough of the flour right now in my resource storage to supply all of the different kitchens that I have, because all of my kitchens are scheduled to make flatbread. They make it as soon as the flour is available. That way I have enough flatbread for my people at any given time. Now, I do have enough flatbread. It's just there's not enough flour to keep every one of them occupied at a time. So that is, I'm aware that I'm going to have those warnings up in the top left of my screen. So just keep that in mind. If you have those warnings, just maybe keep an eye on how many warnings you have or issues you have. But chances are everybody's going to have these little warnings on the screen at some given time or another. It's just, for me, they're probably going to be up there a lot because I have buildings that are built, may not be occupied yet, or they may have an assignment that other buildings are already creating as well, just so the people have something to do. So as long as your workers, have an assignment, then their mood isn't going to be affected, even though they may not have resources. They still have a job. So now I could probably build another windmill, because my windmill, this guy's maxed out. He's a level 10, just one guy. He's a level 10. I've got the intensity set to 100%. So, and I've got him making the 20 times flour. So he makes 20 flour every time he produces flour. And he does that 23.4 times a day. So he's producing a ton of flour. Now he's actually producing enough flour for me to have a little bit extra every day. But he's not producing enough flour for all of the kitchens that I have making flatbread to be making flatbread at the same time. If you understood that. I know that kind of got a little convoluted there for a little bit. But anyway, let's see. Let's get back to, I hit the kitchen lady. Let's go hit, what is this, Edwin in here? Yeah, let's hit Edwin, sell our stuff to him. Doll bucket. There we go. And manure. You look like you need some manure, Edwin, and some straw. Like you probably don't have enough of that. Farewell. Okay. What else am I missing? Okay, let's see. Did we get... Yeah, I sold us Silvamere. Him. Okay, so we're going to go over here to the bartender lady. Oops. Flatbread Empire. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much... Matter of fact, that is all I'm really making for them to eat is the flatbread. I did have a lot of my food stalls set up to sell excess items like the apples and things that I would get from like bandit camps and stuff. But I've even started turning all of that off. mainly because of those little warnings that pop up, because I don't always have apples and berries and stuff available. What was I doing? Oh, bucket. There we go. Only got 199 buckets left. I do have 1,000 bolts. Get some manure. Raw. There we go.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. But the last stream, I was, what, 173,000 coins or something? So going around the map this time here should put us over 900,000 coins. I believe I hit everybody back there. Trying to make sure I don't miss anybody. We're just going to cut across the river here. MKJ, hi, how you doing? Appreciate you joining us today. Hope you're doing well. Randy, so your people are happier if they have a job. I got my wife not working when she could, but she will be having a baby anyways in a couple of seasons. Yeah, I recommend putting everybody in a workstation and at least giving them an assignment, even if they can't complete the assignment. It's actually better for their mood that way. So even if your wife is going to be having, you know, your heir here in a season or something, I wouldn't worry about that, because when she does have the baby, she's going to leave her workstation anyway, automatically. But if she's doing a crucial job, so let's say you put her as a cook, then you may have to move somebody in her position if it is something that needs to be continually filled. But if she's only in a position, like I'd mentioned, just put her in a position so she maintains her happiness, then you probably wouldn't have to move anybody over to take her place. Just remember that when they're pregnant, or excuse me, that once they have the baby after they're pregnant, they're going to be out of work for 2 years. Alrighty. Let's head in here, talk to Theobald. Not Theobald, Philibor. Oh my gosh. I get these two guys mixed up every time. Alright. Some manure. You look like you need some manure and some straw. Perfect.
Farewell.
Once we hit that 1 million coin and get that achievement, then I'm definitely going to take all of that money and I'm going to go and buy all of the recipes. I'm just going to buy them all, regardless of whether I'm going to make them or not. I'm going to buy them all. That should also be an achievement, to have all of the recipes. And then after that, the only thing I've got left to do is to play as my heir, which with this new update, we can do that without actually having to die first. We can choose to do that as long as they're of age. Let's see, what do I got now? Oh, looks like iron bolts is what I'm doing, because I sold all my buckets. Right? Didn't I sell all my buckets? No, I didn't sell all my buckets. They're right there. Forgot to sort. Go. And we're going to sell you a little bit of manure and finish you off with straw. JinxieCast, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Not a whole lot up with me, just playing a little Medieval Dynasty update in the live version now.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. All right, now go back to our horse. Head off to the next village. I think I've got 3 more to hit. I think I've got Baranica, Branica, and Tutki to hit, and then I'm done selling stuff this season. Hoping to get the Herald again this season, but I couldn't get it to pop for me, so hopefully maybe we can get it to pop for the next season. The percent of it coming up is actually low now because not last season. Yeah, last season I actually had him in the game, so we're back down to, I think it's 10% chance for it to pop. King challenges give you a nice little boost on your dynasty reputation. So if you are lacking on dynasty reputation, so I've seen a lot of people post that they're, you know, new to the game or whatever, but they're stuck at 10 buildings, or they can't, you know, they're unable to recruit more people or whatever. That's directly related to your dynasty reputation. Of course, you can say I got 44,800 something right now, but if you're doing your King's challenges each time you get them, go into here, challenges. So if you're doing your King's challenges, you'll notice they give you quite a bit of reputation. Even the base reputation is pretty good. Michael, thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. Did you miss the Heir update information? Well, I really didn't go over a whole lot of the information because I did go over it in the last stream, but I can go over that here in just a minute. But anyway, back to the dynasty reputation. If you're stuck on building the houses, you want to make sure that you're advancing through your main story quests, or chapter quests, excuse me. You want to make sure that you're advancing through these as well. So you'll notice they'll give you reputation as well. But the dynasty reputation, if you've started going through your chapter quests, you can see right here it wants you to build at least, mine says at least 15 buildings. So once you reach that, you might be in a position to where you don't quite have enough dynasty reputation yet to build those 15 buildings. So you're going to be holding on to this particular chapter quest for a little bit until you get that dynasty reputation up. And the fastest way to get your dynasty reputation up is to make sure that you have at least 5 to 6 side quests available each season. And then if you get the King's Challenge or the Herald pop up in your valley, to also do that as well, because that's going to give you a nice chunk of dynasty reputation also. But to make sure that you are getting enough side quests each season, you want to hit F5, and you'll see it pop up in the top left of the screen there, quick save. You want to do that right before you sleep the season. So even if you have your season set for 30 days, you may not extend all the way to the 30 days before you change seasons. You may change seasons after 8 days or 10 days or whatever. But before you sleep in your bed and change seasons, hit that F5 so you can save. Then, when you sleep the season, open your map and check to see how many quests you have. So I've got 1, 2, 3 there. I've got 1 in Gustovia, there's 4. There's 1 in Denica, 5. Lesnica is 6. And then I've got 1 in my Lumberjack Village, which is 7. I've also got 1 in Hornica, which is 8. So there's 8 side quests that I could do in one season. That's a ton of reputation. And I suggest doing as many of those quests as you can. And you can even focus the ones that do give you a reward as Dynasty Reputation. If you wanted to skip some of the others, you could. But side quests are always good to do. But if you, let's say you change seasons, and you open your map and you're like, oh man, I've only got 2 side quests. Then all you have to do is hit F9 and it reloads the game automatically. So we hit F5, we did a quick save. We slept the season, we realized, oh man, I've only got 2 side quests. Then you can go and you can hit the F9 and it's going to automatically reload the game back to that save where you hit the F5 button. So you want to do F5 frequently. Not just at season change. You want to do it frequently throughout your game. You can also do the F5 right before you pick up a quest, because sometimes you don't know what the quest is asking of you or how many items it's going to need until you accept the quest. And after you accept the quest, you can't really decline the quest anymore. Now, granted, as you get further in the game and you learn what different quests are and what their rewards are and things like that, and what they're asking of you, there is an option during the dialogue before you accept the quest that you could decline the quest. But once you accept it, you can't give it back. Except if you do an F5 before picking up the quest, then you can do an F9 after accepting the quest and going, okay, I really don't want to do that. It's asking too much, or I don't have that yet. Let me reset the game a little bit and then make sure I've got it. Now you can do that as well. You can go in, see what the quest is, and say, okay, they want 25 meat. Well, I don't have 25 meat. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get it before the end of the season. Well, if you F5 before you pick it up, you can F9, reset it, and then you can try and go get the 25 meat, and then you can always come back with the 25 meat and then accept the quest because you know what the quest is. So a couple of little tricks there on how to be able to get more side quests each season. You can also do the F5 right before you sleep in the bed, sleep the season, and then do the F9 after season change and try and get your Herald to pop a little bit sooner because he is on a timer that increases by 10% each season. So like I had mine last season. I tried to get him to pop this season, but it was too low. I just didn't want to keep reloading trying to get it. But we might get it next season because next season it'll be a 20%. So just little stuff there. Let's see. Let me sell to these guys here. Morning, Michael. I haven't forgot about you. I'm going to go back and I'm going to hit some of those update things for you here in just a second. Go down here. Get rid of the rest of these buckets. Sell off some iron bolts. Looks like he might need some manure and a little bit of straw to cover that manure up.
Take care.
Thank you. And I don't think he sells anything. Any toys. Let me double check. Make sure he doesn't sell any toys. Hopefully nobody's buying poison to play with. No, he doesn't. Okay. So it looks like the ragdoll and the toy sword are the only two toys so far. And again, those are, let's see, the swords are available from Theobald and Jan. Theobald is in Lesenka, Jan is in Hornica, and then the ragdoll is from the little sewing ladies, the one in Branica, Denica, and Hornica.
Hello.
Hello.
The best products here.
Best products here. Give you some iron bolts. And also have some manure. And oh, you're not going to take any straw because I already took all
See
your
you
money.
soon.
Thank you. See you soon. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's do a little pause. So when you go into your inventory or your skills or anything like this, the game pauses. So you don't have to worry about time passing while you're in this screen. Alrighty, let's see. Do this and theme, and we're going to bring this in real quick. We'll open that up, full screen, and then we'll scroll down a little bit. So this is the current update. So they've added the new building, the donkey shelter, fast travel, the wagoneers or villagers. So you can actually fast travel around the map. So you'll see the wagoneers outside every village. There'll be a green little icon, looks like a little road sign icon on your compass at the top of the screen to indicate where those wagoneers are at. And depending on how far you have to travel is going to depend on how much you have to pay. Let's see, possibility of giving gifts to children. I've already been covering that because we've got the toy sword and the ragdoll. Let's see, player change to the heir if heir is already an adult through dialogue inversion. So you can actually change and play as your heir even if you haven't died yet. But they have to be of age, which is 18. But once you change and start playing as your heir, you cannot go back and play as Rasimir. It's an irreversible option. You can actually, the teenagers in your village now can become apprentices at certain workstations. So between ages 14 and 18, there is a new event, which is the ceremonial haircutting event. when your son is of age 7. Now, granted, mine is older than 7, so we've already bypassed that. We would have to, I'm assuming that it would happen again if I played as my heir and had a child that would eventually be 7. I'm assuming that event would pop up again at that point. Let's see. 4 personalities for the son. You got family quests now for the son and the wife. You got family small talk. New greetings from players' families. Let's see. 6 unique quests. NPCs available to add to your village. And then there's possibilities of upgrading modules. Non-residential buildings, drinking directly from the well, collecting eggs, feathers, manure, honeycombs, all from those different workstations. You can actually walk in those buildings and you can pick the manure up off the floor in the pigsty. You can get the feathers and the eggs out of the nests in the goose house and the hen house. You can actually pick the hives from the apiary yourself. You don't actually have to have anybody doing those things, but it's best if you do. Let's see. New statuses indicating the number of unhappy. Okay, we just went over the statuses, so we're not going to cover that again. Special notifications when the wife or heir leaves due to mood, affection, or death. Let's see. Players can now pick one of the 3 steering types for the gamepad. Gamepad vibrations, new heads and hairs for players' heirs, new animations for toddlers and kids playing with toys. Small spoiler, you can actually see the children playing with the toys you give them. And hopefully I can show you that here in just a little bit. Let's see, new animations for mothers with infants, new sounds for the lynx and the wolf, very long distance calling, long distance sounds for the rooster, sounds for many NPCs, idle animations. This idle animations and sounds for the new NPCs, I actually walked by one of the like middle-aged children, and I actually heard him humming a tune, which I thought was kind of cool. There's new sounds for the gates, sounds for crying infants, sounds for buildings and destroying roads, fence, gates, and furniture. Reverbs in caves and buildings. Let's see. Now this reverb in buildings and caves, I have noticed that if you are talking to an NPC, so you go, like I was going to sell things, if I was standing in a building and opened up the inventory screen and that person was still talking, it sounded like they were talking from another room. So it kind of echoed a little bit. The sound dropped and it sounded like it echoed a little bit. So I thought that was kind of neat. Let's see, foliage interaction with player and mount. Equalizer that simulates natural resources, resonance of sound in buildings and caves, which I was just talking about. Let's see, donkey reins. Okay, nice. And then classical gamepad steering and controls options default for players that played before this patch. But that's everything that was added in this particular update. All right, let me minimize that. But you can see that on Steam. You can go to that. They also posted it on their Facebook page. You can see it in the Top Lits Discord in their announcements section. So they've posted this in quite a few locations. All right, let me slide that off the screen. And do that. Let me catch up on chat here. Let's see. Petra, thanks for joining us. Hope you're doing well today. Hello from Holland. Very cool. Alrighty. And what was I doing? Okay, we're heading to the next village. We got what, two more villages we need to head to and empty the vendors. That right there. You can see him playing with the toy. There on the left. So last stream I bought a rag doll and gave it to one of the children. I could not remember which child it was I gave it to until I saw them playing with it on the road. Matter of fact, the screenshot I took for this thumbnail for this stream actually shows the child playing with the toy in that thumbnail. And he's the only child that I've given a toy to in the village so far. Hence the reason I've been buying up some of the toys that are available so I can actually give them to more of the children around the different villages that I've got.
How is
Lubamira.
life treating you? My words
Life is
never
treating me
disappoint.
well. How are you, Lubamira? Let's sort that. Nope, this way. And it should be arrows. Yeah, iron bolts, excuse me. And manure. Nope, not enough of that, but we will give you some straw. Thank you very much. Oh, I need to
Whatever you
actually
need,
buy some more
I've
stuff
got
from you.
it.
I want to buy the ragdoll. Yep, right there, 3 ragdoll. And I want your wool. Yep, right there. Then I'm going to go back and I'm going to sell you some more stuff. And get my money back. And a little bit of straw. Yep.
Goodbye.
Thank you. Michael, you're welcome, man. I don't have a problem going over that at all. Yeah, if you guys have a question or anything about the update or shoot anything about the game, just go ahead and fire it off. Hopefully I can catch it and answer it for you best I can. I think I've got to go and hit Rolnika too. So we got Tuki and Rolnika. I don't think I hit Rolnika earlier. Excuse me. I need to take a drink. Also, if you guys are liking this, definitely hit that like button and share these videos with your friends or whatever. Let me see if I can do this real quick. So if you guys are wanting to join me on Discord, let me see if I can put that somewhere. There's my Discord if you guys are wanting to do that. If you're wanting to follow me on Twitter, let me put that up for you as well. I know I haven't been doing that in these streams. And then, of course, Facebook. And then there's a couple of ways if anybody was interested in monetarily supporting the channel, you can obviously do that on YouTube with the super thanks or the super chat. But there is also, I offer a monthly subscription through Buy Me a Coffee right now. I am working on trying to set up a membership through YouTube, but it is not activated yet. But there is the Buy Me a Coffee if anybody was interested in that. But the best thing anybody could probably do is actually click that like button, leave me comments. Those things are what the YouTube algorithm likes to see. Michael, just checked. I last played November 30th, 2021. I'm so far behind. Yeah, you got a little catching up to do. There's been a few changes since you last played. Let's see. Petra just built a house, but can't do it anymore with plaster update. Just built a house, but can't do it anymore with plaster update. So I'm assuming you're talking about the upgrades for like the limestone or the daub. I'm not quite sure I understand what it is that you're trying to. You can't build any more houses, or you can't upgrade the houses. Let's see, Michael, the bandit update is the last I recall. Yeah, they haven't. It's been quite a while since they've had a huge update, and this has probably been the biggest update since the game went full release September last year. Oh, the wall update. So Petra, can you not build any more houses? Or you just can't do the upgrade? So if you put that out of the way. If you, where am I at? I need to sell real quick. Let me try and sell before these folks all go to bed.
Ah, I've been a vendor since before you could walk.
Yes, you've been a vendor since before I could walk. Manure, straw,
You have
go.
returned. It was nice
And
seeing
where's
you.
Raymoon at? Oh, here he is, right here.
Greetings.
Greetings.
Let me show you my wares.
Down here, some iron bolts for you, a little bit of manure for you, and some straw for you.
Take care.
What time is it? Day 2. Okay, so we got one more day. I don't know if I can hit Rolnika and sell to them. But give me just a second, Petra. Let me see if I can hit this next village real quick and sell the stuff before they go to bed. And build houses but not upgrade the walls. Oh, okay. If you're not able to upgrade the walls, then I believe it's in the skills. And where is it? An expert. There used to be. Maybe they removed it. I thought there was a skill that you could take that allowed you to upgrade. But maybe it's installing walls for lower firewood consumption. Okay, so it's it's going to be the handyman. But they've reworded it because it used to say it allowed you to upgrade your walls. But you would probably want to make sure that you have the handyman. That way you can upgrade those walls. If yeah, too hard makes a good point as well. If you've built with sticks or logs, then you have to have daub in your inventory in order to upgrade. If you built with stone, you have to have limestone in your inventory in order to upgrade. So hopefully that helps. Let's see. Oh, I get it. I started as a son. Now I have to play that free game. Okay. So you're playing as your heir now? Is that right, Petra? Hey, we got snowman. I don't think these snowmen actually have any loot in them anymore, but let's see. Does it? Ooh, it does. Snowman. You can actually collect from the snowman. What do we get? 2 sticks. Thank you, Mr. Snowman. It's awesome. You get the snowman that randomly pop up in wintertime, and you can actually collect from them. Alrighty, let's see. Who? You.
Hello.
Hello.
Only the best products here.
Best products, absolutely. I think there's 3 vendors in this little village. The little pig lady I'm talking to here, and herbalist, and the farmer guy.
See you soon.
See you soon. Ooh, he's probably in bed. Is he? Nope, he's standing right there. Mr. Nader, how we doing, buddy? Do some iron bolts. Man, he almost took all those iron bolts. It's okay. We got lots of manure still.
You have take care.
And the herbalist. It's going to be you. Yes, Tamira.
Greetings. Let me show you my wares.
Absolutely. Show me your wares. Where are they at? There they are. She's going to take the last of the iron bowls. And she can have a lot of manure and some straw. Again, she shouldn't sell any toys, I don't think. No. Okay.
Farewell.
Farewell. There we go. We've hit all the vendors again. Where's my horse? There he is. Come on, Haas. Time to head home. We jump all the way to the island? No, that's too far. Whee! Almost. Gotta say, I'm liking the horse. It's nice and fast. Oop, excuse me, Mr. Fox. Alrighty, we'll sleep the day, or sleep the night. We'll get up, and we've got the toys for the children, so we'll maybe give another toy here in this village, and then we'll go to the other villages and pass out a few toys as well. I totally missed my turn. That's okay. Dinner time? Oh man. I don't even think I've had breakfast yet. Alright, Too Hard. You have a good evening, and we'll see you next time. You take care. We're going to sleep the next day. There we go. Now, let's see. Does he have a quest for me? Lambert does have a quest. Let's do an F5. Let's see what he's offering. Let's get out of third person here. Get out of the rafters. Oh, he's sleeping. All right, well, we'll let him sleep. That's fine. He'll wake up here in a minute. Let's see. Are there any children that are up? Might go drop this wool off in the resource storage. Doesn't look like any of the children are up right now. Randy, you got to take off. I'll be back before you end. Have to watch it later. I appreciate it, Randy. You take care. Yeah, this will be up on YouTube even after the stream, so you guys can go back and rewatch it if you need to. Drop that off. Drop the leather off. The sticks in there. Straw in there, doesn't take up too much weight. I'm going to drop the manure and the stone on the floor just because it's heavy. Manure. Oh, probably shouldn't have dropped the manure on top of the stone. There we go. Let's do this. Let's pick that stone up and let's not open that. Pick that stone up. That way we've got all the stone in one stack. There we go. That way it's kind of nice and tidy in here. Now, if you click the little bag icon, you can find your toys. We only got 5 swords, but we got 7 dolls. Alright, so we're going to try and find a child. Maybe we'll give a sword or something. Anybody up yet? Come on, kids. Wake up. Here's 1. Here's 2. Let's see. How about you?
Good day.
Hello. Let's see. Got you a little something. Let's see. How about a sword? Don't go poke your eye out with that, buddy.
Farewell.
Goodbye. Let's see. Let's call Miss Don or oh, Haas. I keep wanting to say Miss Donkey. Fullman, good morning. Appreciate you joining us today. Hope you're doing well. Oh, there he is. Let's head over to the farming village and pass out a couple of toys. I need to come back and hit those traps that I put behind my food storage. I think I probably got a few of those that I'm going to have to rebuild too. Out, Mr. Fox. Coming through. That just clay? Yeah, that's just going to be clay. I'm not going to worry about picking that up. Whoa, 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 I see you guys over there. I hear you too. Come on, buddy. Missed. Oh, he didn't that time. Better watch out. Oh, I forgot to take it off of. Ah. Okay, there we go. Let's do this. I had all my stuff for unlimited because I was running around selling. Let's turn all that back off. Go. Now we're zoom here. The end. There you are. Nope, you don't even get to load it. Perfect. Now I saw that. There it is. I saw it fly off that time. Alright, let's go back over here to this guy. Where's he at? There he is. Apple, cheese, onion. Actually, I think I needed some food. I didn't have any on me. Well, I've watched your videos in the past, but never live. Happy to be here. Well, happy to have you. Yeah, I think this is my, I don't know, my 4th stream that I've ever done. Started a few weeks ago actually doing some streams. Actually a lot of fun. Get to actually sit here and chat with you guys and answer questions on the fly kind of thing. Oops, whoops, oops. Cancel. Back. Give me your 88 coins. I'll take those iron bolts, spiked cudgel, an onion, and roasted meat. Thank you. And I already picked up your crossbow. I'm not going to take the firewood. Dried meat, bag, beer bottle. That's a really weird blood splatter. That's a weird pattern right there, that little square pattern. I don't think that was intended. Yeah, if you hit the subscribe button, click the little bell notification, you'll be notified each and every time that I do an upload or go live. Alrighty, let's go back and grab Haas. And we're going to finish heading off to the farming village. See if we can pass out a couple more toys. Michael, oh man, 10,000 production to build the tavern. Yeah, it's a lot of production to build the tavern now, but you can definitely get there. So let me see. Let me go back into here. Yep. Tavern. So yeah, you can definitely get here. So your villagers, everything that they craft, whether it is food or items, contributes to the production technology. Rasimir also contributes to the production technology. So any of the technology points comes from everybody producing goods. So you as Rasimir and your villagers contribute to those points. Now, skill points is strictly Rasimir. Rasimir has to do the particular crafting or hunting or diplomacy is selling items. So the more items you sell, the higher your diplomacy skill goes. But Rasimir has to do the action in order to raise the skill points. Technology points, villagers, and Rasimir. So just remember that. So if you can have your villagers producing something that is easy and quick, you can mass produce it. Like I can show you real quick. Didn't mean to get out of that. But I have my smithy producing iron bars. You know, I've got them at 100% producing iron bars. Any iron that's coming out of my mines, they're just mass producing iron bars. Matter of fact, I have these people here are producing iron knives, and then of course I've got iron bolts running as well. It's another good item because they produce 10 bolts or even 10 arrows if you're having them do arrows. And then here's another one. I've got them producing a little bit of everything because this particular smithy building is producing all of the tools that my workers need. That way I don't run out of tools for my workers. But that's a really good thing to do is to just find something that's easy. So even if you're not to where you can have iron yet, then maybe have them do the copper or the tin or even the bronze. As soon as the copper and tin are coming out of the mine, then have them producing that. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be just the smithy. It can be any building. You can do it in the sewing hut, which I don't have anybody in that one. But like this one here, I've got them doing linen, wool, and then simple bags because the simple bags are needed for the farmers. But I don't have them doing the wool fabric or the linen fabric because they'll burn up all of my linen and wool thread. And it's easier for me to go and actually do the fabric, and I can just make what fabric I need at that time. Otherwise, they're going to burn through my linen thread and my wool thread, and I won't be able to have anybody else doing anything, or I won't have it when I need it. So you do want to be selective on what you're having them produce, but food production counts towards those as well. So you can have them making flatbread or roasted meat. Roasted meat's an easy one, especially if you have your hunters gathering meat. Just set one of your kitchen people or two or whatever, set the roasted meat at 100% because 9 times out of 10 your roasted meat is going to be needed in a lot of the different recipes. If you have fishermen, you can actually have the kitchen set to do roasted fish meat. So that way you're not just catching the meat or killing the animals and getting the meat, you're also cooking it, so you're allowing your people to gain that technology as well. Alrighty, let's see. Let's find any kids up. Oh, here's a couple of kids right here. What we got here? Melina? Hello, mister. Give you a ragdoll. See you. And what do we got here? Bernadetta. We'll give her another ragdoll. I think we have more ragdolls than we do swords. Yeah. We'll give her another ragdoll. So there, we got a couple of kids over here that are going to have some toys. Make all the other kids jealous. We'll head off through Dinica and go up to the Longing Village and see about passing out a couple of little toys. I think it's neat that you know, once you've given the toys to the children, you can actually go back and you can actually see them occasionally pull the toy out and play with it. I do want to see the kids playing with the sword. I think that'd be neat. Well, you know what I need to do? I haven't checked yet, but I should have checked this 2 days ago. Not storages, but services, my builder's hut. I don't think I assigned him to do anything. Nope, I didn't. Assign him to do all of these repairs. Anytime you've got repairs for the builder's hut, always tell them to repair the most damaged structures first before you get down to the ones that just say 1. And it's how many modules are destroyed, or damaged, I should say, not destroyed. If they're destroyed, I do believe you have to go back and actually build them. But I haven't had any destroy yet. I know this seems like I'm telling him to do a lot, but he actually keeps up on it. I only have 1 builder's hut, and it only has 1 guy in it, and he repairs all of these buildings each season. And I've got 118 buildings with a population of 188. I need to see how much money I made. I didn't look to see how much money I made that selling off all that stuff. Ooh, slow down there. When I changed some of my my market stalls over, I've got an excess of small wicker baskets, so I'm changed some of those over to sell wicker baskets too. Let's see. So it looks like I've got. Oh, here I got to put my coins in. There we go. Yep. So we're up to 927,468 coins. We are getting so close. So it looks like maybe 2 more seasons and I'll hit that 1 million mark. Because I'm making about 45,000, 47,000 selling to all the vendors each season. And then I believe my market stalls are bringing in, I want to say they're bringing in about 11 or 12,000 coins a season. Combined, not each. Alrighty, let's see. Children. Oh, here's one. Who do we got here?
Hello.
Hello. Medrika? Okay. Take a closer look at you. Oh, your folks are the innkeepers. Okay. Alright, let's go back. Oh, I need to talk to you again.
Hello.
Got you a little something. How about a little ragdoll? You like that? Thank you, mister. You're very generous.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Oh, what's this little guy doing sneaking back here? Gertruda. I want to give somebody a sword, though. Find a little boy here. I think that's a little girl.
Hello, mister.
No, go back. Exit. Let me take a closer look. Yeah, it's a little girl, I thought. Okay. Find a little boy. And a little sword.
Hello.
Hello. You actually sound like a little boy. Let me take a closer look. Male. Yes, you are.
Hello.
Hello again. Let's give you a little toy sword. There we go.
See ya.
Alright, let's wait a second. Let's see if he's going to pull that out. You gonna follow me? No? You're just walking up the road? Fullman, there's a builder's hut. Wow. They requested several months back. Yeah, there is a builder's hut. It's been in the game for a few months now. So it's definitely nice to have. I ended up building my builder's hut over by the memorial tree because if you guys have seen, I did the origin story of the memorial tree and how it became to be in the game. Matter of fact, I don't know if you haven't seen it, give me just a second here and I'll pull it up and I'll put a link in the chat for that. But I've done a few different episodes for the memorial tree, but I decided to put the builder's hut, since the builder's hut only has one workstation in it, and I figured I could put a male in that. I built a small house over by the memorial tree to place that one gentleman in to represent Martin. So if you guys don't know who Martin is, I'll link the memorial tree video and you can actually watch that and learn the origin of the memorial tree. Give me just a second here. Oops. There we go. You guys can maybe save that and watch it after the stream today, and you can learn about the memorial tree. Alrighty. Well, this guy's just keep walking. He's not even pulling that sword out. I was hoping to see him pull that sword out. You gonna play with it at all? No? Gotta come by later and maybe catch you? Oh, I gotta bring my chat window back up. I can't see it again. Oh, there we go. So once the children, I believe, start hitting about age 6 or 7, maybe it's 7, that you'll notice that they change in height. It might even be a little bit sooner, but there are different stages as far as height on the children, depending on their age. Tell me how old he is? No, I got to actually go in and see how old he is. Alright, next village is going to be this one. Ooh, we're gonna cut straight across that mountain. That could be fun. That way. I don't know that I've actually cut from this village to the animal village. We may learn some new animal spawn locations. Let's do this. Let's do an F5 just in case poop hits the fan. Oh, it looks like Crazy has posted that child height changes at age 7. I thought it was something like that. Appreciate that, Crazy. Here. Running through the Tules. Been a long time since I've run this way. Actually, you can see I'm actually discovering different spawn locations there on the left. Alright, let's see. Where am I at on the map? Oh, actually, I can do this. Let me turn around, because we're just down the road from Memorial Tree. I'll go show you the builder's hut. Did I pass it? No, I didn't pass it. Where am I at? Right? Yeah. Right down here. Yeah, I see it. So there's a memorial tree there on the left. So that tree actually changes each season. It cannot be chopped down. The only tree in the game that cannot be chopped down. Not to mention, it's huge. This here, I built the little house over here, and I built some palisades around the builder's hut. It's been a long time since I've been over here. You can see it's got a little damage on it, but I've already told him to repair it, so he'll be repairing that this season. And then I placed a little stool and a campfire over here for him to come out here and sit and talk to Lyda. And again, if you don't know who Martin and Lyda are, you'll learn that in that video. Alright. Moon. Alright, back this direction. Moose. Camp. This camp is actually always here, but it's actually part of the chapter quest. So that's about all the spoilers I'm going to give you on that. I see Mr. Wyson over there. Let's see, let's go this way. My marker, there it is. Get over here and pass out a couple of more toys. There are new sounds for the gates and stuff. I did go over that in the last stream. Let's see, what is this? We catch up on chat a little bit. Yeah, bring flowers if you go there. Absolutely. 3 to 7 years walks like that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so year 1 and 2, Mom holds him. So that's right. So you won't see them walking around if they're 1 or 2 years old because Mom is home taking care of them. Let's see. I see a child back over here. Eventually, I'm going to finish these fences and stuff.
Hello, mister.
Hello, Henrik. Got you a little something. Let's give you a sword.
Farewell.
Farewell. And, oh, here's another one. Be free. Let's see about a little girl. Is there a little girl over here? Maybe you?
Hello, mister.
Hello. You take a closer look at you. Nope, you're a male. I have a hard time with these names.
Hello.
Not just pronouncing them. See, you look like a little boy as well. Oh, but you're female. Okay. Gosh, dang it.
Hello, mister.
Hello, mister. Let's give you a little doll. Go. And we're getting Dynasty reputation giving them these toys, I see, too. Now, I haven't given you a toy, but you have one. You just put it away. Let's see if he brings it back out. Come on, bring it back out. He's camera shy. You hide behind the tree. You bring it out now? No. I want to see these kids with the sword. Where's that one I gave the sword to? Oh, he's already run off to go chase knights or bandits or something. You? No. Dang it, I want to see him playing with the sword. Alright, we're going to head off to the fishing village now. Thank you for the explanation. See you next time. Petra, you take care. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Whoops, whoops, hang on. Back up. Watching chat again. How many toys do we have left? I don't think we got a few. We got like 5 little toys left. Okay. They're right. I do have 2 memorial trees. I did plant a tree for Miss Donkey as well. We head off down towards the fishing village, pass out some toys. It's winter time and I'm passing out toys. I'm like Santa Claus. What? Rabbit, get out of the way. Santa Nass coming through. Icing on the right. Surprised we haven't seen any more bandits cut through the Tules like we have. I need to... Speaking about cutting through the Tules, I do need to do that. Alright, I gotta take a drink. Excuse me for a second. Alrighty, what do we got here?
Hello.
Hello. Let me take a closer look at you. You can have a sword. Only got 2 swords. 1 now. There you go. Yeah, we got 33% Dynasty reputation giving the kids their toys. What are you? Oh, yeah, I think you're a little boy. Let's walk up here a little bit farther. You can see all these fencing I need to get done. Come here.
Hello.
Take a closer look at you. Oh, you're a little boy as well. What else?
Hello.
Inga. A little something for you. Let's give you a little doll.
Farewell.
Farewell. Alrighty, so we gave a sword, we gave a doll here. I think I'll give the rest of the toys back in my mining village, since that's where I spend a lot of my time. And maybe eventually I can see somebody playing with the sword. We'll head back that direction. Well, let me know in the comments, what's your favorite thing about the update that we are currently in now, this Heir update? I would have to say probably my favorite. It's probably actually these little toys that we can give to the children. I think I like that a lot. Of course, I like the fact that we can change from playing as Rasimir to our heir. Once they turn 18, we don't have to actually wait till Rasimir dies or induce death. I think that's a nice plus. But we got the Wagoneers. You can actually fast travel now. Each of the villages have their own signs. I'd really like to see us be able to craft our own village signs. Place them outside our village. I think that would be absolutely awesome. Truly, thanks for joining us. Glad to see you're here. Hope you're doing well. Whoa. Bounced off a rock. What other toys did you find? So the only toys that I found is the ragdoll, which is available at the sewing people. So in Denica, Hornica, and Branica. That's where you can get the sewing people have the ragdoll, and then the wooden sword or the toy sword is from the blacksmith. So Theobald in Lesnica and Jan in Hornica, they both have the toy sword. Let's see, I don't think I've given you anything. Let's take a closer look at you. You can have a sword.
Hello.
There we go.
Farewell.
Farewell. You have something, because I remember giving it to you. It's, oh, they're going to bed. They won't talk to me. How about you?
Good day.
Oh, good. You can have a, whoop. Get out of the way. There we go. Got you a little something. Let's give you a little ragdoll.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. How old are you? Let's see. Nope, she's not going to talk to me. She's got to at least be 7 because she's one of the taller children.
How can I help you, sir?
Can you give these kids the oh yeah, you can. Alright, well I'll give her a ragdoll.
I have to go now.
Okay, you have to go now. See you. Let's do a little eat and drink. Munch up that apple. And let's eat this cheese. Probably didn't need to eat that much. Take a couple of little drinks. So yeah, I've seen the rattle as well. And I think the rattle is standard. I don't think you can buy it, at least as of yet. That doesn't mean that they won't make it available. I don't think you can craft the toys. Let's see if there's any wooden tools. No. The weapons, tools. Yeah, I don't know that you can craft the toys. It would be nice if you could, though. Let's see. Woodshed. There's a flower pot. Just looking through some of the little recipes to see if I can see the toys, but I don't think you can craft the toys yet. For storage, the production, the workshop. Hopefully they'll add that later to where you can actually craft the toys yourself. Maybe if it's a crafted toy, you actually get more reputation than if you bought the toy. That'd be a really nice addition too. It would give incentive for the player to craft the toy rather than buy the toy. Yeah, I think it's cool that you can give the toys to the kids. You can actually see them playing with your toy. So like I've seen it play with the rattle and stuff. But I haven't seen, and I've seen them play with the ragdoll. So in the beginning of the stream, I had shown that as well. But I wanted to see them playing with the sword. But it's going to be time to go sleep the night. Change over to the next season. So I mentioned this earlier about doing the F5. Make sure I can sleep the season. I can. Okay. So if you do F5, you see it there on the top left of the screen. It's a quick save. F9 is your reload. So when you go to sleep the night and go to the next day, which is should be the season. I did choose the season, right? Yes. Good. So when you change seasons, obviously you're going to get the events, and we do have a new event that is available in the lineup. Be great to make a medieval Toys R Us. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. But there's going to be a new event that has been added in the update as well. Let's see, restrictions, show him that you know more. We'll choose that one. Use answer, plus 250 coins. But after your season change, and you push all the wrong buttons to move, you can see the compass at the top of the screen. You can kind of pan around. If you don't have the Herald, then you can actually hit F9 and you can reset back to where you did the F5 and redo the season change to try and get the Herald to pop. That way he'll give you, if you complete his challenge, then it'll give you a nice chunk of Dynasty reputation, which helps you progress in being able to build more buildings and recruit more villagers. Also, when you do your season change, you want to open your map and check to see how many quests that you've got, side quests around the map. So I've got 2 in Tutti, 1 in Branica, 1 in Gustovia. I've got 1 in my village down here, the Lumberjack village. So what is that, 4? Jezreka and Hornica, I've got, 5, 6, which is actually a decent amount. But there's some seasons to where you may only get 2 side quests. At that point, as long as you did the F5, you can come back and go, oh shoot, I've only got 2 quests, and then you can do F9. It's going to reload the game back to the quick save, and then you can redo the season change again and hopefully get more side quests. But I think I haven't noticed that I've gotten only 2 side quests. It's very rare that it happens, but it can happen. But especially early in the game, you want to do all of your side quests if you can, because it's definitely going to help you progress in the game and not hinder you about having to try and build up on your reputation, Dynasty reputation. So there, we went back. We are still, you can see we're in wintertime still, and it's nighttime, and we can actually sleep the season again to try and get a better roll on our either the Herald or the side quests. I do this a couple of times trying to get the Herald because I like the Herald to pop up so I can gather those quests. Let's see, it didn't pop up for me there. I'm going to try it one more time to see if I can get the Herald to pop up. Hey Sigvar, how you doing? Appreciate you joining us. Hope you're doing well today. Get through this load screen. My load screen's a little bit slow because I've got the stream going, I've got music playing, I got a few different windows open. No, the kids do not play with Sambor's carvings. Sambor's carvings are strictly, and I can show you here, they're strictly just decoration. So these are Sambor's carvings right here. I don't believe you can give them as a toy because they say figurine and not toy. All right, let's try this one more time and see if I can get the Herald to pop. Now again, my Herald, because I had him last season, he is at 10% for popping this season. So, let's see. Boy Who Cried Wolf. Boy runs screaming into your town. He claims to have seen 20 wolves in the woods nearby. Your villagers are starting to get nervous. That's a lot of wolves, one said. Let's see. Shoo the kid away. Try talking with your people. Say you will lay some traps. Say you will kill them if need be. Well, obviously, I'm going to kill them if need be. We got 18 Dynasty reputation. We got 6 meat and 5 fur. It's really not a whole lot of meat and fur from 20 wolves. But, whatever. Alright. Does not look like the herald popped up again for me, so I'm not going to reset again. But, did you have a quest? No, I think my son did, didn't he? Yes. Let's go see what he's got for us. Let's get out of that. Oh, I'm going to need to change my clothes. I've still got my winter clothes on.
What can I do for you, mister?
Why are you still calling me mister? Now, he said verbally mister, but it says hello father in the text down here. I hope they change. I do hope that they change that audible mister. He should be calling me dad or something, or father. If he's calling me father, he should say father. Let's see. What are you up to, boy? Been gathering stones and sticks all day. Let's make use of them and build something huge. A tavern with no adults allowed. It's going to be great. Oh, this is one of the new quests. Continue. Let's see. Hold your horses, young one. First, I think we'll need to gather some proper building materials. Well, okay, except for you and Mom. You're welcome whenever you wish as special guests. So what, we're going to build a tavern? Okay. Let's see. What's wrong with these? They're fine, but will serve a different purpose. Bring those resources to me. I'll make an axe out of them. Here you go, Dad. They called me father in the beginning and then dad there. Let's see. Now let me check if I have a proper tool on me already. If not, we can always make one. Alright, so did my wife leave already? No, I need to have her pay. Do I have coins on me? I don't even have coins on me to have her pay the taxes. Gotta go get coins so I can have her pay the taxes. Yeah, son's already 11. Trying to get him up to 18 because we're only what, less than 100,000 coins away from the 1,000,000 coin mark, which is one of the last 2 achievements I need, and then of course playing as my heir is the last achievement. Yeah, we're at 930,000 coins. Throw all that in my pocket and see about having my wife go pay that. Then we can see what my son needs real quick. Talk about making a tool or an axe or something. Building a tavern? He's wanting a tavern built or something? Just for the kids though, no adults. Hey, where'd she go? Just walk right past her.
Hello.
Where's that? Let me ask a favor of you. Could you take this money to the Castilian to pay our taxes? Thank you. Be well, my love.
Have a good day.
Have a good day. Ah, there he is, playing with the sword. Oh, he put it away. I thought I heard him behind me when I was talking to my wife there. Is he going to pull it out again? Come on. No? You're not going to do it when I'm watching? You gotta be quick to catch these kids playing with the toys. What are you doing? Sightseeing? Come on, I want to see you playing with the sword. I've already seen the kids playing with the doll. Come on. Okay. Great expectation of a young builder. So he wants a stone axe. I don't think I've got anything to build a stone axe on me. I should have something nearby, right? Go, there's stone. Stone. I have the sticks. How much do I need? I need like 2. Oh, I do have stuff on me. Look at there. Alright, well, let's make him a stone axe real quick. Perfect. Okay. Trying to watch for these kids playing with the toys. Alright, let's go find Lambert. He's just standing. Oh, he's up here talking to some strange lady in my yard. What are you doing here? You're not my wife. Let's see, an axe. That's great, Dad. Stay close and follow me, son. Let's try it out on a tree. Ooh. Cut down 3 trees. Collect 8 logs. Okay. Alright, well, let's go this way, son. You following? Yay, he is following. Here's some trees over here. We got 3 trees. Does he cut the trees down or do I cut the trees down? Yes, I do. Like that? See there? Does this mean that you might actually start skinning animals when I take you hunting? There's 1 tree. I wouldn't stand there, son. Might be a little close. Oops. Swing and a miss. Crimson LP, I appreciate you stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Alright, let's chop these down here. We're supposed to have 8 logs, I think. Pick those up, pick those up. Go. This is going to get us the 8 logs, and then of course I got that birch tree. Where'd it go? It is. Where's that? There it is. That last one. Alright, let's put that away. Let's talk to Mr. Lambert. They went down so fast. I wish I were already as strong as you, Dad. It will happen sooner than you think. Now let's start with something simple. What do you mean, Dad? What about the huge tavern for me and my friends? Don't be hasty, son. What do people do in taverns? Well, I saw them sit and enjoy food and drink with their companions. That's right, wise guy. In that case, all we need is a table, some benches, and good company for my son. We could fit it near our house, or on the meadow next to the village, or near the river, or... I can't decide. Help me, Dad. In dialogue. Okay, great expectations of the young builder. Okay, so it looks like this is actually going to be a new quest line, rather than just a new quest. Okay, so let's see. We got to build a log table and a log bench. And he want it next to the house, or... Let's see, this is our house here. We'll do it next to the house. How about that? Do I have stuff to actually build a table and a bench? Back. Table. I do have stuff on me for a table. Let's build it behind the house. How about that? Do that back. Not right there. It looks a little fairly level. Oh my god, there was a lot of stuff that just popped up. All those check marks on the right side of the screen. And then we need a log bench. Let's see if I can build that as well. Yep, log bench. Let's do that. Oh, there we go. Wow, that was a lot of stuff that checked off. Okay, talk to Lambert. Looks good, but we forgot about the innkeeper and the barrel. One day you will become a fine builder and create more impressive constructions. Remember to always start with the basics and practice. I'm going to build something bigger next time. Sure you will. Off you go now. Great expectations of a builder. Young builder, excuse me. There we go. Well, that's kind of cool. Now, is he going to have him and his friends sitting there at the bench? I don't know. I guess I'll have to see later. Because he walked off and went in the house. What's he doing? Just gonna stand there? I never did change my clothes. Let's see. Going to here. To here. Let's get rid of the felt hat, the fur boots, the fur hood, the quilted vest, thick gloves, and the trousers and cuffs. We'll do a flat straw hat this season, and we'll do the noble boots and short sleeve tunic, trousers. Should be it. And there we go. The hat, boots, tunic, trousers. I think I got everything. There we go. Well, I'm not running around in my winter attire. Well, alrighty, there we go. I think I'm actually going to call this a stream. We've been going about 2 hours now. We actually got one of the new family quests. That's kind of cool. I like that it's a small little quest line. It's not just one quest. It's a series of 2 or 3. I have to see if he ends up using this little bench with his friends or something. Still want to see the kid playing with the sword again. Just briefly saw him earlier. Now see, that one there's playing with a rattle. Which, the rattle is not the toy that you buy. I think the rattle is standard. I think this was the kid that I gave the sword to, maybe. This one here I gave a doll to at one point. I don't remember all the kids that I gave toys to. I don't see anybody playing with anything. Doggone it. Got to stand there and watch them, I guess, to see when they finally pull it out. Let's say that bird didn't get very scared. Anyway, I appreciate you guys joining me today, and we'll definitely continue this in another stream. Feel free to join me on Discord. Links and stuff are in the description below. Twitter, Facebook, buy me a coffee. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, definitely hit that like button. If you're not subscribed yet, please do that as well and click that notification bell. That way you're notified each and every time I put up a video. Anyway, you folks take care and happy hunting.